Hey, man, you know who it is, Game God Goldie, the one and only, on another episode of Don't Hate the Player, Learn the Game. And it's a special episode right here, right? Because we doing a joint podcast today. Tell them the name of the podcast.
It's ended up at Stop Sign Podcast, man.
Major.
One of the hottest on the West Coast, man. We coming to Miami to tear shit up, man.
Man, you know, Chef in the building.
Don't forget, learn how to get rich in real
Man,
life.
you know, we just got done with your event, right? You out here teaching these. Hey, tell them real quick how much money you made in the past year off them government contracts.
Off the rip.
Like maybe close to $6 million.
6 million. But in 1 year, how much did you make? You made like 25 mil.
No. Over the last, I've done like 30 mil, over like $31 million in total, combined the government contracts. I won about 109 contracts.
And you had that event today, major event. You know, you dropping the game, man. I said, man, you giving too much. You giving too much.
But yeah, you know what though? It'd be crazy because I give everybody a game, everybody gonna go. I'm like, I could wave all this money in your face. It sounds cool right now, but you don't go to, you're not hungry to get it.
You're not
I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna like, here, you want some money? Oh man, I want some. Next day you playing video games, and you hanging out, you smoking weed, you do, I don't know.
Man, listen, I ain't gonna lie. When I was sitting there hearing all that information, man, you had me starting to rethink my whole life. Like, man, I need to get on these government contracts for real.
It's you know what, man? I'm blessed. So I just did this 10-city tour, right? I went to 10 cities. And, you know, I appreciate you because you inspired me to actually go like, yo, Chef, you really got some game. We go out here and, you know, show the people. But I use the knowledge that, you know, you kind of put a battery in my back of showing this mentor and coaching. But I've been doing music for a while, managing artists and having that stuff. And so I was on tour with Dom Kennedy and Casey Veggies. And I'm like, man, you know what? Why don't I do my own
man,
tour?
speak on that, right? Ever since I knew you, every time I'm with you, we with all the celebrities, we with everybody. How you know all these people?
You know, because I became the bag.
Yeah.
I'll be real. I understand that. I became the bag. I could book you, right? So you got to be cool with the person. So you would
buy your life.
But you want to be cool with a person who's who could put some money in your pocket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I became my own the venue, a club, and doing the festivals. And, you know, I'm the person who's going to pay you.
Hey, listen, I remember we came off the yacht, you know what I'm saying, with everybody. We went to what's the spot? We went Kiki's. And they was like, can't nobody get in. You walk to the front. You had OT Genesis come to the front. They let us in, man. We went to Mr. Jones. They wouldn't let nobody in. You walk to the front. OT walk to the front. Every time I'm with you, everybody know you.
Yeah, it's, you know what, man? I think I use a phrase, man, you got to smell my cologne. Like sometimes I like to hang out. So what I'm going to do is I ain't going to hang out in the same city. I'm going to move around. And when I hang out, I'm going to let you know I'm there. My presence is known.
Yeah.
So you gotta remember, sometimes I don't remember that it's not about who you know, it's about who know you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go around and if people know you, you good.
Who'd you, out of everybody, like who have you built like the strongest bond with out of like the celebrities or anybody?
Troy Ave.
Troy?
Yeah. I remember we was out in San Diego for your birthday with Troy Ave.
He became like a really close friend of mine. You know?
We did the pie with Troy.
Yeah, we did the pie, yeah.
Which one that you thought you was gonna locked in with, but then it was like, oh yeah, nah, I could tell you just here because I got bread. You don't really fuck with me like that.
I got a few.
Yeah.
I don't want to bring the name up.
Type shit.
But you know what though? You know who I thought I was gonna be real cool with? Akon. We had Akon, like, he came through, we spent a whole day. He chopped it up. He like, yo, man, you know, you built different. You know, sometimes people can see, but you can't really see. It's like, yo, I need people like you on my team. And you know he got stuff going on, and he'll text me, check up on me. But I thought we was gonna have a strong relationship, but you know, he ended up buying stuff, but he kind of faded. But when we see each other, we see each other. But I really thought we was gonna go to a whole nother level. But it is what it is.
Hey, let's tell these people though, man, you gonna come to my mastermind, and one of those days you're gonna be one of my guest speakers, and you're gonna give them the game on them government contracts.
Oh yeah, you know, I'm there with Goldie the whole way because it's an influence, and we go show people, like, you know, come to the mastermind. We gonna show you how to make a couple million, a couple 100,000. You don't have to make $1 million a year. You just do a couple 100,000, and you can do it from your cell phone, right? There's just so much money out there. I'm showing people, instead of doing Uber Eats and DoorDash, why don't you just work? You know, get a contract with the hospital and pick up lab work and deliver it to the lab.
So first step of a government contract then is going on one of them sites. The
first step is figure out what you want to do, because like the federal government gives out 95,000 contracts a day. Comes out a day, right? The city, the state, the county, there's so many contracts out there. So first you got to figure out what you want to do. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna shred paperwork. I want to have a company that shred paperwork. Then you just look for the contracts that shred paper. And then after that, you just start looking and then you start submitting. And then you got to, after you win the bid, you got to do the bid. Most people don't even submit the contracts. Most of those people that stay rich, they stay rich because it's a small circle. You be 2-3 people. I showed you guys a contract that I want $7 million, right?
Yeah.
And out of the whole world, everybody was able to bid on that contract. How many people y'all see bidding against with me?
Like 3 people.
It was 3 of us. I was one of the 3.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why it's a real game. Like people don't understand how much money is out here, and ain't nobody trying to get it.
Nah. Yeah, it's like it blows my mind. And I did this STK run. I'm like, man, really, I wish I knew me back in the day, because all you had to do was pay for your dinner. I ain't make no money off of this. Right. I was really just going out there spreading knowledge in all the cities. So I'm like, I'm surprised there was 100 people there.
Out of like the whole world, right? We said, and only 3 people are bidding for that contract. Then what is the hardest hurdle about it? Because it's got to be like, it's not just like.
Now you look at something, look at something, and you're like, I can't do it.
Yeah, you get overwhelmed.
Then you don't do it.
Yeah.
Because maybe got a lot of words in it, but if you read it,
like in my position, I really want to.
It's like homework.
It's
like homework.
Yeah. Like
you read it. They say, hey, I need you to feed these guys. Can you do it? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. How much? And what's your business information? And you submit it.
So okay. How about this? In my position, you know me and shit. What would I do? What would I do?
You just seen it. They need somebody to. I just showed you the contract on media. The join the Navy, those recruiting videos. They want somebody to contract to do that. All right. And I'm pretty sure you can put a team.
I'm gonna get my personal admin on it.
I'm pretty sure you can put that together. Yeah. And we look at counseling. They need counselors too. They had a whole bunch of weird counseling stuff going on for coaching and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Anything you could think about. I seen a contract the other day. It was a product contract, but it was for VR headsets in the hospitals. You know what I mean?
Hey man, it's like this to a lot of people online, but you the real deal, man. I remember when I met you, right? You was like, I do government contracts. I was like, this nigga scamming, this nigga sell drugs. I ain't believe it, because listen, we be outside. A lot of niggas don't be having no money. They can't pay for nothing. Chef, one of the only people I know when I go out, nigga, it's good. We ain't gotta split the bill. It's good. Listen, every time I done seen you have money, I done seen you blow money, man. I ain't never seen you not blow no money. So I know it's the real deal, because a lot of these dudes be talking that talk, and I get when I be like, I don't believe it.
Yeah, and I'm sure, like, I think I'm so transparent, man. Sometimes it's hard to believe, like, nah, there's no way. And I kind of broke a code of life. And I'm like, at first I wasn't show nobody, but I was like, it's too much money out there. I showed you, it's billions of dollars. I can't grab it all by myself. I can't.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what?
All legit too, because that's what I be trying to tell the people that watch me. They be in the streets. I'm trying to tell them, you could get bigger money than you getting in the streets legally in these ways. You trying to tell them,
but with no risk.
But these street people understand they are street CEOs. I give it up to them. If you making a killing from scamming, drug dealer, whatever, you're a street CEO.
Right.
But if you apply that pressure into corporate America, you don't got to watch your back no more.
Yeah.
You still manage people, you still tell people to go, and you still execute a plan together. And you know what I mean? It's dope.
Man, how much for the Richard Mille you got on right now?
Ooh, how much is it, or how much I paid for it?
How much is it?
I paid $270,000.
$270,000.
Yeah.
And how long you got to wait for it?
Well, my jeweler got it, not special order. I got it for cheaper. He said sometimes it go for $550. But I waited my time. I tried to get it for my birthday. And you remember, I had that girl I was dealing with at the time. That was, a celebrity that was kind of fucked up.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of broke,
you know about her too?
I know about her. I don't know if you want to speak on that.
And then let's you try to post about me. I had to say that she's assist. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
We should. We gotta send we gotta clip that voicemail.
Hey,
on your pod.
Let's talk about that though, right? When you stop dealing with a woman, how spiteful and vindictive they get. You was listen. Tell these people, you was paying for a lifestyle. How much was you spending a month fucking with that broad?
15. I didn't even realize how much I spent. At least 15, 20 a month for her.
15, 20 bands a month fucking with her.
Yeah.
Fucking with the lifestyle, taking her on trips, taking all that.
But I'm going on trips anyway, so I'm taking you along. But now I don't do first class. I just want to get there.
Yeah.
It's not on guidance. Like, let's just get there. And now I'm doing 2 first class flights. And now instead of getting the regular room, we got to get the big suite room. You know what I mean? So now I'm going to dinner. I might spend $500 for dinner. But now we spend $500 for lunch, $1,000 for dinner, just regular shit. I'm like, do we have to get caviar every time?
Hold on, wait. Was you paying the rent?
Yeah.
So you was paying the rent. You was spending $15,000 on trips. dinners, all this. Let me ask you a question. Yeah. What did you learn? I hope you learned something from that situation. What did you learn that you did wrong? Give these people some game.
I learned I met my match. She got me with being overly submissive. Mm-hmm. And that shit fucked me up. She was very overly submissive.
She was.
She was very overly submissive.
That's crazy because I know her personality. She don't seem like an overly submissive.
No, she would never.
For that price, so we said everybody got a price.
But she was over submissive. Mm. And I'm talking about stroke the ego to the highest level.
Oh, she had some game about herself.
Like, nigga, you the biggest nigga in the room. You go ahead and buy it if you want it. So I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? She's doing all that, but it's kind of crazy because she don't like how I played her because Shorty, her car
she a manipulator.
Look. Yeah, she is, but it ended crazy because she showed me her jealous side. She was jealous of me.
That's why I say manipulator, because how he said like she stroked his ego and like made you feel big. But then in that message, in that voicemail, nigga, she like down you. She trying to make you feel this bit. You know what I mean? Like, but that's because
I don't know. I ain't hear the voicemail. What we talking about right now? What we talking about right now? What we talking about right now? Play the voicemail.
Which one was it?
Play the voicemail.
She called me a little.
I don't know. She said fuck. It was on your shit.
But all right. Oh, you know what? This is so Valentine's Day. We talked about a couple of days before Valentine's Day. I put my deposit in for my watch.
Yeah.
I seen her face look. I seen jealousy.
Yeah.
You ever deal with a girl that was jealous of you?
Man, I'd have had that before.
So she was, and then she said, you know what? Fuck that.
Why are we competing?
Remember, Shorty car just got repoed a couple of days ago. I knew that. Her rent was fucked up.
That's why.
Right? But I had stopped giving her bread because, you know, she just tried me to no call, no show. I was in the Matrix, caught up in the Matrix.
Yeah.
You know, I'm with them. Like, damn, Chef, you bagged that? You know, she got 5 million followers.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right. So that Wednesday, she's like, yo, nigga, this is what I want for Valentine's Day, A, B, C, D, E.
What was the A, B, C, D, E?
I want jewelry. I want flowers. I want a hotel. You know, she gave me a list of stuff she wants for Valentine's Day. It kind of turned me off. I said, yo, like, if you don't get what you want, then what? What? You know what? Don't worry about it. So you know what? Guess what I did? That Valentine's that Friday, I flew to El Salvador with another chick. And then that Saturday, she left me a crazy voicemail. Oh, man, it was crazy.
Man.
Look, hold up.
You gonna play it?
Good little sample.
Play the voice.
Just wanted to say, you are a fucking coward, bro. You an old-ass coward, too. In every sense of the way. Even when a nigga money funny, every bitch know how that shit go. But I'm happy that you starting to, like, deal with shit that's in your bracket. Like, yeah, I've never been rude to you, but you need tough fucking love. Everybody coddles around you. Nigga, you're grown as hell. Stop playing fucking victim. Act like a grown-ass man. In the face of adversity, stop fucking being a coward and going in your shell like a fucking turtle. You're a fish, motherfucker. A fish.
Call down your fish. What?
You fucking spread your motherfucking fish skills and figure it out. You always fucking in the dumps, and when you're not in the fucking dumps, you over there fucking getting drunk as fuck and being out and about trying to portray something that you fucking not. Yo, I'm gonna pray for you even though you don't believe in God. You need a lot of motherfucking prayer. You got a good fucking heart, but your energy is really all over the fucking place. Get your shit together.
We'll talk about that.
Get your shit fucking together. All of us gotta get it together, but it's not hard to show respect for a motherfucker and stop being such a fucking coward. God.
So this is somebody I paid their bills for 6 months.
You paid their bills for 6 months.
But then look,
how much are bills? How much are bills?
Man, the rent was $5K. And
God damn,
it
come
wasn't
on.
even $5K.
Bro, you lead with money, man.
Hey,
hold
Chef,
up,
you know you
wasn't.
could have came to me. Listen, I wouldn't even charge you for the mentorship.
Hey, my courses are, you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know how I got into it. Like I said, I got caught up. I met my match. But look, I'm gonna tell you why she said it does. I started giving her sob stories before she even came with me. When I started saying I'm fucked up.
Hey, so I tell niggas that all the time. You want to stop fucking? When you want a bitch to stop fucking with you, start acting like you fucked up.
Yeah, that's why I say, man, niggas in the does like I was balling. I was like, hey, she's like, oh man, shit fucked up. I'm fucked up, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I'm giving her a sad story. She come to me or something. I'm gonna hit her with a sad story first. So you feel bad even ask me for anything. But. No, but
you see that shift change when you say that you ain't got no break your brain right or something.
But this is why I say you cannot pay for a woman's lifestyle. Because if you pay for a woman's lifestyle, self-preservation says, even if I don't like this man, I'm gonna stay with him because it's for my lifestyle. So she gonna stay with you even if she don't like you. The only way you know if she really fucking with you for you is if you ain't doing nothing for her.
But her game was different. She didn't ask me for anything.
She got some big game. Hey, listen.
It was crazy. I never seen this before.
She got some big game. But it's like 0.001% of women who got big game. A woman with big game, she'll go ahead and buy you a drink. A woman with big game, she'll pay for the dinner. A woman with big game, playing a long game to get you wrapped up.
Yeah.
There's very few women like that. But if you run into that, man, and you ain't sharp enough to see it,
watch out.
She was sharp. I'm talking about, you gotta think about it. She didn't ask me for $1. It made me feel like I need to give her money.
I say it all the time.
How did we get here? How did we get here?
Listen, if a bitch want to give me, pay for the drink, pay for the meal, I'm gonna be all wrapped up because women don't do it. Bitch gonna catch me like that.
I fuck with you. I fuck with you.
Look, even if she playing, she gonna catch me like that.
Yep, on God.
That's what I'm saying. She stroking my ego. Motherfucker saying, "Damn, chef, that's you." And then, like,
5 million followers. She on a celebrity TV show.
Right.
I feel you, but you know where you went wrong, chef.
Oh yeah.
And I told you this, right? You was fucking with this broad, spending all this bread.
Yeah.
But you was supposed to leverage her stardom for you. You was supposed to pay for the paparazzis and get y'all out, put that shit on the shade room. You didn't leverage the situation properly.
Nigga, I didn't know till it was over, so I know you didn't do what you was supposed to do.
I was trying to tell him, I'm like, man, you supposed to be, you got to leverage her stardom for you, otherwise you spend all this money for nothing.
But now that's some shit you can know for your next.
I know for the next move, man. It was it was crazy. But you know what? She tried to talk shit about me, try to post me anyway. You know what I mean? In my story. And you know what? I was thinking, I was like, you know what? Let me go crazy and put in the shade. But he's like, I thought about it. You can't beat nobody with nothing to lose. How do you beat a crash out?
Oh yeah. And it's especially if you told her, if you told her some shit or something, she gonna start just running her mouth and But that's why that's why it's good to. You keep your mouth shut around.
Nigga, I tell niggas that all the time. Listen.
Never pillow talk, none of that. I don't talk about no niggas.
Because when it go bad, man, she gonna act like she never knew you.
I was itching my head trying to what does she got on me? I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, damn.
She got something. She got something.
You understand? She was with me all the time. She probably heard me with conversations while I'm in the other room.
For sure.
For business, whatever. So I'm like, well. Like, I don't do nothing illegal.
You know what he said about you?
Like, you know, I'm like, did one of my homies piss me off one day? I'm like, fuck that motherfucker for the slight second. You know what I mean? Because JoJo probably, man, that motherfucker left me outside. Fuck JoJo. Right. It could have been just for the moment, but I don't really mean it.
Yeah,
and then she'll take that shit. Oh, nigga, he was like, but like, I'm like, damn, do she have anything? But instead of crashing out of her, I just play the white boy. You know what I mean? I like white boy, like just the professional. You know what I mean? Hey, lawyer, send her cease and desist. I don't want to hear from her no more.
Yeah, you played it right.
And it worked, and she didn't say nothing. I ain't heard from her since.
That was it,
But checkmate.
I'm like, well, anytime motherfucker want to do something, motherfucker want to say, oh, chef, I'm beat your ass. Oh, yeah? Yo, lawyer, take care of that. What I look like rolling around the dirt with people?
Tussling.
What I look like rolling around the dirt? Like, I had this dude before my birthday, said something about he was going to fold me, all kind of stuff. You know, my pride was so hard.
You talking about when you told me about that shit that happened?
Yeah. Before my birthday. So I got everybody flying in for our birthday, and he's just like, so I'm like, man, that was hard. But
you said he didn't nigga like don't even have enough money to buy a drink at the bar.
Yeah.
like tussling with a nigga like that.
But then I got a bruised lip or eye. Or my hand is hurt.
Or you just sore from fighting and shit.
But now it's like, who lost?
Yeah.
All you can say is, oh, I fought Chef. Yeah. You know, my name is big. So I'm like, you know what, man? If I got a problem with somebody, I'm sending my attorney to you. That's it.
Hey, we got to talk about this, though, because you was talking about it earlier. You said you flew a woman out, and she wouldn't even let you touch her breastises, right?
Oh, I can't get no look.
You flew her out, and she took a JSX flight. She took a private flight to you.
I'm talking about
that's probably the biggest L. How much would you say? How much would you say you spent on that?
Oh man, I probably spent about $1,200 for it was just 24 hours. You know what I mean? I probably spent about $1,200 on her. You know what I mean? And my boy's like, yo, nigga, why you ain't like not fly her back? I'm like, you know what? It ain't worth the hassle. If I flex her, I do something. I don't want to hear like he touched me wrong. He did this. A girl could say something. I gotta fight it later on. A girl could have accusation on. And guess what? I'm lose-lose.
Hey, man, listen, I'm notorious on a regular basis in Miami. These girls is wild. I'm notorious for pulling out my phone and recording a lot of shit. I swear to God, even my other bitch know. Like, I'll be with her with other bitches, and I'll be like, pull your phone out right now, because she acting a little crazy. We need to make sure in the morning, if she ain't in her right mind, whatever she say, we got some evidence about this shit.
I just had to do that.
Listen, I'll show you my phone right now. I got so many videos, because you never know.
Like, so you could see this. So you could, hey, this is how it happened. This is how it really happened.
I'm trying to tell you.
We got to protect ourselves
this
around
day and
here.
age. Well, tell me, what's the podcast guest you done had on lately? The biggest podcast guest you had on your show.
Okay, the biggest, but he in a whole different world than us. But his Lecrae, he's a gospel rapper. He's like, you know,
he's gospel. I knew his name was big, but I didn't know he was a gospel rapper.
Yeah, I mean technically, but you know, he's like a guy. You know what I mean? But we done had a Big Baby, Glenn, Big Baby Davis, AZ Chike, Rucci, Kaylin, for real. Who else, Lou? We done had a couple, and we just started. And we only 20 episodes.
And you know
deep.
you got to have me on there.
No,
you
what?
know what?
Come
on. Crazy?
That's why I asked you when you coming.
You already know.
His podcast was so big, and this but I didn't know it was his podcast. Forever, I see it. You know, it's one of those things you just follow. You see it.
I done seen your podcast before, but your face ain't on there.
Right, bro. That's what I want. You know what I mean? Because I want it to be like with like a brand. Like I don't want to be like, oh, I'm overbearing on it. You know what I'm saying? But coming out here, man, y'all might have changed my mind though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's not.
Cause I don't know. Like I like to like be keeping that shit separate. Like, cause I'm a whole artist. I'm a whole producer. I'm a whole type of shit. But I always not wanted to seem like too like over. Like I'm all about me. You know what I mean?
Look, I got a point where people say, Chef, you trying to be famous. No, it's called marketing and branding.
Right.
You had that water, be like, yo, that's some good water. You should try Fuji water, right? Fiji water, right? All right, I get to it.
Hey man, Fiji don't pay me. You ever said that?
I know, right? Are you supposed to put the label, what label away and shit?
So look, you get the water, and you be like, yo, it's good water. You should try the water. All right, I'm gonna get to. I get to. But you say, hey, this is my water.
Right.
Now everybody's on it. Now it's like, okay, let me go try it. My boy got some water. I'm gonna go try it out. Now it's more personable. You can sell it more when it's attached to you.
Yeah.
So it's not like you trying to be too popping. It's like people want to feel comfortable. It's like Cheers. Like, I know the owner of the bar. I'm gonna go to this bar. I just feel more comfortable. So now they gonna share your post more because like, oh man, I know the guy in real life.
Speaking of that too, though, I don't like to count my chickens before they hatch. You know what I mean? But we got a stop sign energy drink coming out though.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey man, you making big moves.
Yeah.
Is it like a white label or what?
Kind of so, yeah. But it's with Monster. Like with Monster, they gonna like. I got my brand manager going, the one I was telling you about. Yeah, like she got that. She just we got an email back about it right now. So I'm kind of excited about that. I'm kind of excited about that.
That's
you know
what's
what I mean?
up. That's what's we gonna have to do a collab again.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
you come through, kept popping for real.
On
you
God.
know, give me a memo. Listen, let's do something real quick though, right? For Chef, man. Chef need an intervention sometimes.
Hey, bro. Hey,
listen.
Like,
Chef need
you around too many players.
Listen,
you around too many
listen. And I don't understand it because that's my brother right here. I don't understand sometimes.
Yes.
But you talking about you flying these bras out, you doing this, you doing that. Let me ask you this though, Chef, for real though. Like, you got the $300,000 watch, you got the $100,000 plus in jewelry on, you got the $10,000 glasses on, you making millions a year. Yeah. When you in that position, you know all these artists. What event you throwing?
I'm doing a whole festival.
You doing a whole festival with all the artists. You all the artists know you. Yeah. Why do you feel like you have to pay these bras to come fuck with you when you got enough motion for them to fuck with you just off your motion?
That's real.
Yeah.
You know, no, I can't hold up. I had another girl the other day. She flew herself to see me. I said, come see me. I got you. Just get to me.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah.
But you know what happened? Late night at the bar. I'm like, yo, pull up, see me tomorrow. Okay, get the ticket. So it's like sometimes when you get a girl ticket, does she want to come see, but she don't have it?
Sometimes, it be like that. Sometimes I ain't got it.
Like,
but if she really like you, she gonna figure it out.
Yeah,
though.
but then again, if she ain't got it, 9 out of 10, you probably shouldn't even be dealing with her anyway.
Facts.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
So
that's something ain't right.
I want to ask you this, right?
Yeah, come on.
For the relationship type, right?
Yeah.
So if you had a girl, and I think that's what happened with the old girl what I had, right? So you have a girl and you make her number one.
Yeah.
Can you later on look at her and make her just a rotational girl?
When you say, see, I'm gonna take it back to the game principles, man. You don't never make, some dudes, they be like, oh, this is my bottom bitch. I was taught the school of thought I came up under, you don't never make nobody your bottom bitch. Because soon as you make a woman your bottom bitch, the next bitch don't even want to compete because a woman already got her spot. And if a woman got her spot, what is she gonna do every day to make sure she solidify that spot? If she already feel like she got that spot and ain't got to do nothing for it, she ain't gonna keep producing. So you never give a woman a number one spot. She here, she got her spot, but she don't got a number one spot. Right? Because if you make her the number one spot, why is she gonna keep working? Why is she? And then the next broad that come in gonna feel like, well, why would I even try? Because you already got a number one spot. No, ain't nobody number one. Everybody is here.
It's an equal playing field.
Hey, you gotta sit them down and tell them like this. Listen, don't worry about that broad, because that broad could be here today and gone tomorrow. I'll always be here. You feel what I'm saying?
It's apples and oranges. It's apples and oranges. It's different.
I'm gonna be every day.
And it's just like we've been saying all day,
Man,
too.
You don't make no woman no number one spot. Every day you got to, look, you don't get points today for yesterday's game. Every day you got to make that number one spot.
If you got a girl that you love, like, yo, I love her, I go crazy for her. Can you make her a rotational girl? If you like, you don't have them, come on, but can you see her as a rotational after you done had her as like a girl you love?
It's kind of hard on that, like, you started how you ended how you started thing, but it's like, if the dynamics change, I feel like now, like, if she come around now, you just gotta be a whole different nigga. Like, you're a whole different person now than when you first met her. You got a little bit more game now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, listen, I could have a woman. I could love this woman. We could have built something together. But if she get out of pocket, man, that shit don't mean nothing to me. You don't get to stay in that same spot today if you ain't acting the way you acted when you got that spot. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand where you coming from. The question don't even make sense to me.
It's already been,
what are you doing today? You could have been the best bitch yesterday. Are you still the best bitch today? If you ain't the best bitch today, then all that yesterday don't mean nothing to me. Cause I'm gonna be the best man to you every day.
Yeah.
You feel, that's where I'm coming from with it.
You know, like, but back to what we were saying about with homegirl, but like, you can't ever get too comfortable. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what we've been saying all day. But what I say in reference to, damn, I just lost my thought. Like with a girl, like you said, like no number one spot.
Yeah.
Like no number one spot. Like, they can't get too comfortable. Like, you gotta always know, like, hey, yeah, you here, you good, but you still, hey.
Hey, man, this is what I say,
you still need a fire up under your ass.
Hey, listen, this relationship between me and you, you number one. Between me and you, it's number one. Between me and you, it's number one.
Oh, God, it's
you know
a whole different.
You are trying to make something about something that ain't got nothing to do with you. That broad ain't got nothing to do with you. You feel what I'm saying? What you and me got is what we got. If we building a business, we building a bond, we building this love. That's what we got. What is you worried about another bitch that ain't got nothing to do with you? That might be here today and going tomorrow. You worried about something that might not even be here.
It got nothing to do with you.
Listen, worry about me. I'm gonna worry about you. And see, what women don't understand is, I can love you. I can care about you. I can build a business with you. And just because I got another broad over here that I'm doing that for, don't take no love away from this.
Don't take nothing away.
But women don't think like that, so they don't understand it.
It might be red pill, all that, but like this, bro, it's natural order, like in life. You know what I mean? Like, we supposed to do that.
But that's like saying you can't, look, if you got multiple kids, you love any of the kids less?
Right.
Come on, man. Hey, man, tell me, bro. You love any of your kids less?
When we talk about the kids, right? I've been going through stuff,
Me too, man. I've been going through some shit. I've been going through that shit too lately.
So I spent years, like me and my ex-wife, first wife, the kids, we're cool now. But back in the day, it was war, right?
Yeah.
And then, like, the new one is war as well. But, you could take years fighting for your kid, right?
Man.
Fighting for them, going to war for them, sacrifice your relationship, all that. And the kid could grow up and not even like you.
Let me tell you why, though. Let me tell you why that happened, though. Because if you at war with your baby mama and your kid is around your baby mama, your kid picks up the sentiments that your baby mama has about you. And that's why it's dangerous. That's why I had to try to get my son. And to this day, I still be fighting for my son, because when he was younger, I could see his attitude towards me was the attitude his mom had towards me. The lack of respect. I'm like, what's going on here? I'm doing this, I'm doing that, because he hear his mama talking about me all day. So it's very important to really either get your kids.
And it's crazy. You go through that, and then your kid becomes 25 years old, and you're like, man, me and my son don't talk. You don't spend 10 years fighting in courts, battling for him, and then
don't see that part.
And then they're adult, but he's not old enough. You know what I mean? He's not old enough.
Hey, you know what I say to that? To everybody watching this, choose wisely. Nobody taught me how to choose when I was coming up. Nobody taught me how to choose, because right now I look back on it, the red flags was obvious, but nobody taught me how to choose a woman. Otherwise, I wouldn't even have to go through that.
But not to even about that, like having a baby, like in the game and all that, did you feel like when you had it, like, you know, oh, why are you supposed to be doing, like, you know, having a kid when you in the game and this, you know what I mean?
Man, I mean, see, for me, school of thought. You know what I'm saying? Like, dudes I grew up under, they had babies with all their hoes. You know what I'm saying? So it was just a natural thing. It wasn't nothing. It was like, nigga, if you're gonna have a baby, you're gonna have it with your hoe, man.
Yeah,
what you gonna do?
Right. But that's what I always thought, like seeing niggas or looking up to random niggas I didn't know or whatever, you know, like, oh, you know, like, but then I realized, like, bro, all that shit is.
I'm gonna tell you like
all that
this.
Shit is fairy tales.
Hey, man, these niggas get their game from music, right?
Right.
They don't get their game from niggas who really got game. Because when I got taught the game, everything I got taught in the game was the opposite of everything everybody else was saying.
I found out everybody like damn, like.
And then I ain't gonna say no names. I know a lot of these niggas. I know a lot of the rappers. They ain't even living like that.
Oh, for
you know
sure.
what I mean?
Bro,
they'll say one thing, and I see them out in person
niggas.
with their bras and shit, and they moving completely different. I was taught the romance game. Niggas be like, oh, no GFE, no BFE. No, I was taught, hey, man, put your arm around that lady, man. Hey, man, put your tongue down. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I was taught.
Yeah.
You know, from legends in the game, though. You know what I'm saying? So I don't listen to what people in the game say, man. If you really look at the game as a whole, man, most niggas in the game is broke. Most niggas in the game got a nice car, a nice chain, they ain't got nothing
And
else.
that's all they got.
So
They
a
spend all their
nigga
money on
can't tell me nothing when most of you niggas is struggling. From the outside looking in, it looked good. I was really in the game for real. I really know you niggas was not having no money like that. So you can't tell me how I should do my game when you niggas ain't even got no money. If the masses of the game had it right, they'd all be having money, and we know most of them don't. So what I'm gonna listen to what these niggas talking about?
That's a fact. Yo, you know how long I've been spending money to try to keep up with people that don't got half what I got? Try to keep up with people that don't get half what I have. That's what I'm saying.
Even a third.
Bro, listen, bro. And that's how I got disillusioned by the game, right? Because when I really got deep in it and I really got in it and I really saw it up close, it's like what they say, seeing your heroes is like watching how magic is done. When I really saw it for what it was, I said, if I knew this is what it was, I would have never got into this shit. You niggas lied to me. Hey, what they say in the game? Pimping a hoe is the best actors that's not in Hollywood. And that's all that shit is. It's a bunch of show.
Bro,
these niggas is not living like
tales.
that. Yeah, man, I'm telling you. But most niggas will never get big enough in the game to see it as close as I did. So I see, no, this shit is a fraud.
Yeah. And if you go that route, there's no, and that's the end route. You know.
But I say it all the time. Hey, man, how many millionaire pimps do you know?
Right.
I don't know. I don't know, but maybe a handful. And most of them been in prison.
Yeah.
How many millionaires can you see walking outside though? Man, it's about 100 in my building. So what's the better route to go? You shooting for the lottery in the game, but if you just do good business, you get into business, you more than likely to have everything you want.
Right.
And you can still keep it player and still have the same principles.
Right.
So that be cap when everybody, all the P's say they make $5,000 a day.
Man, hey, it's like the whole say. Hey, what the whole say when you meet her? When you take her on the interview, she say, I make $1,000 a day.
And then
she get with you,
when you get
bitch
it,
got
it's
200 a day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Come on. But listen, do the math. Hey, let me tell you something, right? When you really start getting money, you start realizing motherfuckers ain't having it like that.
Yeah.
5,000 a day?
That's
Come
a lot
on,
of money.
man. Come on. If niggas was really getting 5,000 a day, their lifestyle would show it. And these niggas is flashy. So you would be having more than that.
It happens, those days happen.
Yeah.
But it's like on a consistent, like, nigga, if that's the case, your lifestyle will be all the way different.
Yeah, you niggas is making money. Then you spending money on a room. You spending money on the food. You spending money on all this. So you got that bankroll, but it stay the same.
Yeah. Right.
Man. Yeah, it's be like capping out there.
Yeah. Hey, did you have any mentors? Cause I never had nobody.
Yeah.
Like
I had a bunch of mentors. Yeah.
Bro,
from my uncle that really turned me on to the shit, to a lot of big figures in the game, man. You know who Jimmy Star is?
I feel like I heard it. I feel like I heard the name.
Okay, and I ain't gonna say too many other names because they wouldn't like me putting their name out
Yeah,
there. But I had a lot like big figures in Biggest Pimp documentaries and all that was ones who laced me. But it's different schools of thought in the game. Most niggas get one school of thought. I got schools of thought from a lot of different great individuals, so I was able to take a lot of different game and then implement it in mine. And then plus, I was a big reader as well. So then I implemented psychology. So I had so many different factors. That's why when I speak, it's different than a lot of niggas because I had way more than just one nigga telling me what to do.
Yeah, you well versed. Did you have your pops around growing up?
No, my dad died when I was 11. But my uncle came into my life and he was a big player and he changed my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm living a square life. He come down the street, a Hummer H2 back in the day. He had the big 30-inch rim. He had the two-door Benz. He had the big body Benz. He had 3 holes in the back, one to the side, and it changed my life. I said, I ain't even know you. I'm over here with a girlfriend. I'm cheating on her. I'm lying to this. And now I'm seeing him living like this. I said, my whole mind was blown. I said, I didn't know it was possible to live like this.
Hey, that's crazy. One of my big homies, that was one thing that it was an H2 too. Like,
that was the player shit back in the day.
One of the big homies, I was like, nigga, what? The homie's on, like, you know what I mean? Big homie on. But I like on some one-on-one shit though. I feel like I never had like no like man like a game like even like my pops was around, but he was paralyzed since I was 3. So my whole life he been paralyzed. He got like lupus, all that. So he just been like medicated. Like he be, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, nigga ain't. I never been. My homies taught me how to ride a bike and type shit. You know what I mean? But he was around though. Like my pops was around. Nigga, my pops right here. This my. You know what I mean? He's around, but he you know he RIP now though. But yeah, so I feel like I never had like you know no real not like I just learned everything on the own like on the fly. Like I'm still learning like that type shit. Yeah. But I feel like I just pick up on shit like how you said. But I feel like I do like want like some nigga some direction.
I feel like that's why like I was able to do what a lot of niggas would never be able to do because I had people really walk me through the shit. Like even my uncle when I was coming up, he always told me, nigga, you ain't no pimp. Nigga, I'm a player. He wasn't no pimp. He never said he was a pimp. He was a fly player, Mac, having women, doing this, doing business, doing that. And he told me like this, like Jimmy Starr told me, he was like, man, you know, pimping is the lowest level of the game, right? That's the lowest level of the game. What do pimp know how to do? Get money from hoes? He said, what do Mac know how to do? He know how to get money any type of way, right? He know how to, he have businesses. He got this going, he got that going, and he got some bras. And what niggas really don't know, like niggas don't really know about the game. They hear this shit in the music. They said, oh, nigga, you cheating, you doing this, you doing that. They don't really understand. They don't understand that it's from inception, from the game, from the Magnificent Seven, the niggas back in the 70s having motherfucking private jets off these hoes. They always had the dope. They was always doing the scam. It was never just all off the bitch. Listen, you look at these niggas having 3, 4, 5 Rolls Royces, nigga, unless you got 10 bad white bitches, nigga, you can never have that off of just having hoes flat backing. If you don't have these other skills, the scamming, the stealing, the this, that, and the third. So niggas is chasing something that's not even real because niggas never got the game for real. You can't do it. It's impossible. Really add up these niggas you see in the game who really having it like that. You're not getting that off of bitches flat backing. It don't work like that. These niggas is cheating.
Honestly, I consider myself a law-abiding citizen. I am, you know what I mean? I don't break no laws.
Yeah,
you know
me
what I'm
neither,
saying? Nah, for real. But even I don't know, like that seemed like I don't even like being around, like, you know what I mean? Like because look, we with chefs, you know what I'm saying? Like we around people that we want to elevate our life in the people we rub shoulders with, you know what I mean? I
say the same thing. I tell niggas,
like if you ain't on this shit, like I don't even want to hang with niggas.
Niggas get on my calls, they get on my mentorship, they ask me about the pimping. I say, nigga, fuck the pimping, nigga. I'm gonna tell you about some business. Right. Man, because if I'd have knew what I knew now, from an adolescent's mind, yeah, that shit looked flashy, that shit looked good from an adolescent's mind. Then I got into it and never recalculated why I got into it. But as an adult, when you look at this shit, man, this shit is foolish. This shit is the lowest level, man. I'm having 100 millionaires on my podcast that I go hang out with in Dubai. That shit is so little. That shit is laughable compared to the big world. That shit is so little. The world of game is what you should be into business, into politics, into government contracts. That's real game. That shit that them little niggas is doing, I don't even want to talk about that shit no more.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
Yeah. But anyway,
you know, these politics.
Yeah.
I got a question. I was talking about me and Troy, something that's crazy. So the whole Diddy thing going on, right? That was coming out that these Jane Does, these top level women, like top level in celebrity status, right, have a price.
Yeah.
So you sign, I'm gonna sign a love contract with you that I can have motherfuckers fuck you, piss on you, shit on you, and I'm gonna have my way with you for $10,000 a month.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if girls at that level is going for $10,000 a month,
10,000 back then was probably about 40.
No, this is a year or two ago. He was still currently with that one, the Jane Doe, the 50 Cent baby mom, right?
Oh yeah.
So
I see. That's crazy.
So $10,000 a month. You know, so a lot of these girls, like some of these girls, like live a certain lifestyle. You don't know what happened. What they doing for that money? You know what I mean?
But that's a fact.
On and all, you know, all kind of stuff. I'm gonna have my boys run a train on you. You know, that's the price. So I'm just like, man,
legally,
legally. So, but
that's even crazy.
Do you think there's a lot of women out here that live off of doing the unexpected that you wouldn't even believe they do?
Man, that's a fact. 100%. 100%. Because they ain't got no skills. See, that's the problem with a woman. That's why if I ever have a daughter, I'm going to teach her to be self-sufficient so she never feel like she got to do that for something. But these women go their whole life doing nothing but building their beauty. They never build their mind. They never build their skills. They never build their business acumen. So really, they dead fish in the water if somebody don't come along and offer them something. So when they get offered something, it's like, I got to take it or I'm going to be homeless. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's crazy. You know, these like known women.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, you know,
I'd have thought at least like $100K a month. Like
yeah, right,
10K.
right. Like, damn, you.
That's what I'm saying. I was
bad out
overpaid. I was paying like $15,000 a month for, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
man,
ain't having my way.
Hey man, yeah, she licked your ass, chef, man.
Yeah, the biggest heist.
Hey man, back in the day, man, I'd have wished for my bitch to come up on a nigga like you
Right,
back in the day.
right. That's what I'm saying. She could have a whole
You was
situation.
the perfect mark, man.
Yep.
But you done learn from it though, so that's the best thing.
Man, like I told you, I rather somebody beat my. It's crazy because some girls came and get, you know, a couple $100 out of me. You know what I mean? But this one managed to get thousands out of me.
It's
I'm like,
because
how
she
does
was
it
on
work?
TV. It's because she had them followers.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
But I'll tell you, I think the ego stroking, and when I walk up with somebody and they be like, "Damn, chef, you got that?"
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, oh, okay, yeah.
And it's so easy for because like it's like nigga, you like bitch ain't gonna ever get nothing out of me like that. But he just like, all right, whatever, write this off. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm thinking like, hey, I was like, hey, this is an investment. It's gonna take me to another level. But what it did was give me confidence. Cause I didn't realize I was already that guy. I'm with her, and nobody was saying, oh, I'm with, you know what I mean? Oh, that's chef and his shorty.
Yeah,
So I'm like, okay.
I think the only thing like when he asked you like, what'd you learn from that? I think it would be like to not do everything you didn't do in that one. You know,
Yeah, say you met her today, right? And then she was asking for all that. What would you do? You'd be like, nah, I ain't fucking with you.
Oh yeah, I can. Like, you know, I gotta look at the invest because I'm like, you know what? I could find 5 girls pay them $2,000 a month. Like, look, I'm gonna pay your rent every month. You know what I mean? I got like 5 girls that pay them $2,000 a month, paying all their bills. I could probably have my way in them.
Hey, listen, and you know it's crazy. We out in Miami. I know a lot of girls in Miami. It's some cold work out here, right? That you could give them $1,500. And they'll be locked in with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so you over here spending all $15,000 a month.
Bro, I could lower your expenses if you want.
Hey, what's that, love contract? That's what Diddy had with them girls, a love
crazy.
contract.
Hey, this how I feel about the Diddy shit, right? Right or wrong, this how I feel. If you gonna tell me 10, 15 years later I manipulated that girl because she was only 18, then y'all need to raise the age of what it is for consent. If 18 is legal, then it should be legal, and you can't hit me 20 years later saying I'm a manipulator. If that's the case, that's what they call that, entrapment. Then raise the age to 25 or whatever you think is reasonable. Then whatever I'm doing with this broad, you can't get me 20 years later and saying I'm manipulated. Because okay, I get it. It is kind of unfair. I got a whole lot of money. She 18. So then, but it's legal. So how you gonna get me later about it?
Yeah, it's rough.
I think they're going on some moral shit or something. But like, yeah, like you said,
man. So tell me, like nowadays, you know, as you done learned your lesson with these women, how you dealing with these women nowadays?
I mean, no, I don't really do. I don't argue with women, and I just live. You know, I'm just living, and you know, whoever did, you know, what I'm doing now is I'm doing something different. Like the other girls who love my dirty drawers.
Yeah, you got that from me, huh?
Yeah,
yeah.
But I used to always just like brush them off, like acting like they was disposable.
Man, you know what? Listen, hold on, real quick. My bad for cutting you off.
No.
We was in San Diego. Your birthday.
Yeah.
Fly evening. Did the yacht. Did the clubs.
Yeah.
And you had this one little shorty right there who brought you a gift. All the other women you was with didn't even get you a gift on your birthday.
Yeah.
And this little, she was in like a red dress. I remember.
Yeah.
And she came. She was quiet, she was docile, and she got you a gift. Yeah. And in my mind, I'm like, man, see, that's the one right there.
Yeah.
But I bet you don't even fuck with her.
He didn't even, he like,
yeah. And you ain't even want her. And you ain't even want her.
Yeah,
hey, red dress, where you at, baby? You know what I mean?
It be girls who love my dirty drawers. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start fucking with those who give me the energy because they love the hell out of me, and I used to treat them like they're disposable. I'm like, nah, that's the ones I need to fuck with.
Have you ever asked yourself why you do that? Why the ones who really want you ain't fucking with, but the ones who ain't really doing much for you?
Well, I never realized it. So I had to question myself. Like, hold up, why am I? This person don't act like this way. Everybody just act like this to me. Love everything about me.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? Let me just give the ones the energy, make sure they good, instead of running around giving somebody who just try to like take advantage of me.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
feel
Let me ask you.
it's
When a woman like really love you, really love your dirty drawers, really about you, really want to be around you, do you put them to the side, or do you like that?
Bro, no, it's easy for me. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I know, like, the ones that show you the interest,
Yeah.
is the ones that you that
Say
you
we
go-
the same.
Yeah, bro.
A woman who show
I'm
me
never gonna
interest.
chase nothing. Like, even now, even to get to me, like, you gonna have to go through some hurdles. Like, as a woman, like to, or else it's just gonna be surface level. I'm cool with I got hella homegirl, bitch, all that. You know what I mean? But if you want to fuck with me, like, you gonna have to go through some hurdles to, you know what I mean? Other than that, that's why I'm like, it's so easy to me to not deal with that because it's so far like removed from, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, but yeah, that's how I do.
I can't even deal with a woman who don't show she got interest in me. It's hard.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, you gotta love who love you.
Man, you got some questions?
Like who like you?
You know, I think I asked you that question earlier was like, you know, what should somebody focus on when like they're trying to build a personal brand? Like, should they focus on just like trying to sell a digital product, or I think you said something, focus on making content, because once you have more attention on your personal brand, you're able to sell anything.
Yeah, if you're trying to build a personal brand, man, it's all about the content. You know, people start to try to worry about the digital products and worry about what they're going to sell and what business they're going to have. Well, don't nobody know you yet. The most important thing is getting yourself out there, posting every day. Man, 1,000 true fans, if you read that book, all you need is 1,000 true fans to make $1 million a year. So all you
What
need
book
is
is that, real quick?
1,000 true fans.
That's what it's called?
Yeah, listen, and it's like this. It don't matter who you are, where you from. You could be the most regular motherfucker on the planet. It's enough people in this world and on the internet we have access to them that's gonna love you for you because you just they type. So you have to put out content on a regular basis consistently so those fans can find you. Most people, they scared to do it. They don't want to go through that phase where they ain't getting no likes. They don't want to go through that phase where they ain't getting no views. But if you stick with it and you find your 1,000 true fans, every single human being on this planet could be making $1 million a year off of their personal brand. You don't even got to be doing nothing. You could just be doing your makeup in the mirror. You could just be mowing your lawn. It's enough people out there, if you get out to enough people, that's going to love you and buy whatever you selling.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
How do you get around people like you guys, like being able to learn from you guys?
Put your bread down, man. They might have a different answer, but for me, put your bread down. Because even when I was in the game to when I got into business, the reason I'm able to excel at a quick level is because I put my bread down. I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on mentorship in my life, but that is why I make $100,000+ a month right now, because I done got the cheat codes. I was giving you all some game earlier on some, I ain't gonna say it on here, but I got that from a mentor of mine, you know, 100 millionaire. I put my bread down. You got to think about it like this, right? Somebody want to get next to me. I got a little bit of fame. I got a little bit of status. I got some knowledge. What do you have? Nothing. Now, I might like you, but at the end of the day, if you want to get my attention, put some bread down. Let me know that you value my time. People try to get around me and don't want to pay for the game. To me, it's disrespectful because you're trying to get something for nothing. And anybody who's trying to get something for nothing is somebody with poor character that people at a high level don't want to deal with. So when you go around people who multimillionaires, you want to pitch them this and pitch them that without bringing no value, they're automatically going to categorize you as a certain type of individual that they don't want to deal with, because people on a high level understand you're trying to get something for nothing. I'm going to give you value. I'm going to give you game. I'm going to give you this knowledge, and you want it for free. So come with some value, and it ain't nothing wrong with that. I'll pay $100,000 right now to the right person who could change my life and help me make another extra $100,000 a year. Mm-hmm. What you think about that? If somebody want to get next to you, what would you say?
Yeah, no, same thing, and that mindset, bro. But that's something I've like been learning. You know what I mean? Like, am learning now too, because I've always been like I'm gonna do this, or even, I mean, even like I said with the pod or something, like having the I don't know if it's pride or whatever, but like the guests I've had, you know, we don't pay them. It's just off relationships, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So all the big names, all that, whatever, they just fuck with me, you know, the people that fuck with me. But it's like, it ain't that, you could, you know what I mean? I'm not against it, you know what I mean? But that's what I'm on now.
Just on the love, it's a respect thing. Yeah, like, you wanted to come for free. Hey, when you, hey man, just
right. No,
you know,
and I love, and like you
said,
said,
somebody on a high level gonna remember that. They're gonna be like, that's the one person who didn't want nothing for free.
And then like when someone does that to me, like we said, even like with a female that paid for something before,
it's
like,
a
okay,
gesture.
now I'm gonna give you gonna get more out of me now.
You feel me? It's a game.
Yeah, no, for real. Like that's the way of life. So like, I'm for sure with that. Like you said, like pay to play.
Put your bread down, man. I don't even. If I'm going up to somebody and I'm trying to get some game or something, I ain't even gonna feel right not giving you something. Because I'm feel like I'm stealing something.
Yeah.
It's, hey, well, I was taught, man, it's a violation.
And you're not
of the
ever
game.
gonna be able to say that I try, try to get somebody to here. I'm paying for this. Like,
Hey,
you know
man,
what I mean?
hey, you know, it's a saying in the game, but it's universal law, man. The game is to be sold, not told, man.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, it's a violation. It's a violation to try to get, because guess what? You know what the game you get for free is worth? It's worth nothing. It's worth what you paid
So
for.
a lot of people don't understand this. Some people say, "Why don't you give the game for free?" Right?
They don't respect it when you give it for free.
Like when you give the game for free, I done sat down and gave people a whole day of lecture to try to show people the game for free. And then, but we're okay. And the next day, you're just thinking about something else. You just wasted my whole time.
Man,
It makes you know you're
man,
serious.
listen,
It makes you know they're serious.
Bro, I do coaching. It is a disservice for me to give somebody the game for free because they're not going to do nothing with it. When they pay for it, you got to pay attention. If I give it to you for free, you're not going to value it. If you give that broad your time for not doing nothing, she's not going to value your time. If I don't charge for this game, he's not going to sit down and make sure he makes it work. So therefore, I did him a disservice. So I got to charge you for it.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
What else, Lou?
It's crazy.
If somebody's trying to like better their life, what should they focus on first? Going to the gym, reading books, or what do you think?
Go ahead, Chef.
Consistency. I'm gonna say,
hell yeah.
I'm gonna say whatever it is, whatever you're doing, like if you want to play basketball, you go to the free throw line, and the coach say, just you gotta keep shooting the ball, keep shooting the ball. And you're gonna get better by every day doing those 100 those 100 free throws a day. You're gonna be good at it. Most people lose in life because they're consistent.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Just like you're gonna be great at everything.
What'd you say?
Like we all play basketball growing up, and if you get your free throw right, go shoot 100 free throws every day, right? And then afterwards it comes cool, and then now you see I got the best free throw in the game, and everybody like, damn, you cold? Like, nah, I put work in. You ain't. I was putting work in when y'all was out there chilling, hanging out. I was over here, shooting my free throws. So it's being consistent is everything. I'm like me. I'm not even a big book reader. I'm a researcher. I'm like weird. Like maybe it's ADD or something. My mind be over the place. I love the research, and I look at things a little weird because I'm like, how I know that man who wrote that book really got the sauce? Because a lot of people be BSing.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? He a regular dude that he made some shit sound good, but he ain't really living like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I look at everything behind that. I'm like, man, because the world be lies, and just.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You, without even knowing, I told you this too, but you the reason why I start reading.
Oh yeah,
Like,
boy.
you know what I'm saying?
And I love that you say that, man. I feel like I'm doing God's work out here because a lot of people from our community don't read. Reading changed my life. It changed me as a human being when I first went to jail.
Only niggas I know that read is
when you
niggas that been
forced
locked up, and for sure.
It's a great, like I ain't gonna lie. I found out I didn't know how to read and comprehend properly. I didn't know where I was in the military.
Hey.
And like I was one of those kids, man. When you're in school and they said read the paragraphs, I used to count the paragraphs I was going to read and make sure I say it quicker. Cause I'm worried about everybody else laughing at me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now I'm in boot camp and they told me to do the same thing, and they told me to recite what I said. I had no idea what he was talking about in that paragraph.
You just reading it.
What? And I'm like, man, this is.
I'm the same way.
It hurt. And I used to be like, I'm a bad test taker. I'm good with my hands. No, that's bullshit.
I ain't gonna lie. Sorry not to cut you off, but it would be taking me a while to read so I could understand it. Because I really what am I reading for if I'm not understanding it? So it'd be low key taking me. I'd be rereading sentences and shit. But
no, but it's cool. But now I got my master's degree. I went to school, got my associates, bachelor's, master's, a few certifications as well. But I had to make sure I got myself right. I couldn't use myself as an excuse as this is why I came up, I'm just not good. When people tell me I'm good on my hands, I'm not the test taker. No, I wasn't not a good test taker. I didn't take my time to study and put the work in. We all take tests because the test is based on what you read and comprehend, and it's going to be in the book. So if everybody's a good test taker, you got to put the work in and study. And I realized I never was really studying. When I went to college, it taught me how to actually study for something. And then I'm like, okay, you say you good with your hands. A lot of people are good with their hands because they use an excuse of like, I don't want to learn. I don't want to learn how to do this. So let me go over here and pick things up with my hands. But we all, if we put the time in, we can all be great.
Hey, I say that shit all the time, man. It ain't nothing that you can't do if you put the time and work in to do it. You know what I'm saying? But you talking about reading too. Me too. Like even to this day, I cheated my whole way through school. Even to this day.
I have bitches do my homework.
I don't even think I know how to sound out words correctly, but I've read so much now that I could identify words. But technically, like if you give me a word I ain't never seen, I don't even think I know how to sound that shit out properly.
It's crazy. Like when I first like opened the book, like I'm like, it took me super long. But now going on, I'm like, okay, I remember this. I could do this. Like, you know what I mean?
You know, it's something powerful for me when it comes to books, man. One idea will change your life. One idea will unlock something in your brain and you'll forever be different. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I love books. I love wisdom. I love giving it to people.
Usually I'm a visual learner. Type shit. Like I like watch, like I like, even like watch, like even now more, I would always just listen to music all day long. Wake up, listen to music, my life was music, in the studio all day, all that. But even now when I wake up, like I put on like a YouTube, like a not an inspiration, but you know, like something that you can learn from, like a pod or something you can learn from, some type of content. But because I'm a visual learner, but reading is like different. Reading is different.
Nah.
You see how you do that? Like, I don't watch sports. Why you watch sports?
I don't either.
I can't get that out of it. What am I getting out of watching people play ball?
Yeah. If I ain't playing and I ain't betting on it, I don't get it.
Who's in it? Who's playing right now? Nah.
I really don't. I don't get that out of watching sports. I love educate. Well, I put podcasts on a lot because I want to, see what's going on, like the news, see what's going on, see what I ain't doing. And sometimes you stumble across something like, oh crap, I ain't know about that.
Yeah, or you just put on play. It's like you play it on the background, like you might not even pay attention.
Hey,
all
bro,
the
that
time.
shit is powerful, man. Even when I was in the game, man, like in my household, I had 3-4 bras living with me at the time. I would make sure on the TV, it would be YouTube. It would be Les Brown, Brian Tracy, all of this E.T. the hip hop preacher playing. I say, don't nobody touch the TV. And that's just playing because I understand the subconscious mind. So these women, they walking around with all this motivation and inspiration all day long.
Hey, have any ex of yours in the past or anything, do they have anything bad to say about you ever?
But you know what's so funny? No. And you would think so. As big as I've gotten, you would think it would be abroad to come out and say something negative. But almost even the women that I left on bad terms with, they still be like, damn, you used to make me read. You used to make me go to the gym. My life was better when you was here. I wish you was still here. Even the women,
that's somebody who hates you.
Huh?
That's somebody who hates you.
Yeah, baby. But you would think they would have came out by now. Every day I'll be waiting. It's going to be a bitch that come out and say some shit, but they haven't.
I feel the same way. Like, for the most part, bitch, y'all was good. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think no one really had no like spike towards me. I
was a good nigga. I wanted the best out of them and I pushed them. And at the time they didn't understand it, but I made them read. I made them go to the gym. Wasn't no drugs in my household. Y'all can't drink. It was a real strict regimen, really giving them structure in their life that they never had. You know, women in the game don't have no structure.
What was the most girlfriends you had at one time?
5.
Like deep?
But 5 deep, but it was like 5 deep for a couple days.
Yeah.
So, but at the most, really like 3 was like what it was normally was. But I 4, 5 at the max.
I had 4 in my peak.
Yeah. You had that 4 week.
Yeah, right.
And
She was a little yak.
Like actual girlfriends?
Yeah. Hey, and I used to say in the game, I'm like, man, I want to have 10 hoes. And I had an OG tell me, he said, nigga, you don't want 10 hoes. He said, you have 3, 4 ones that's on your page, that's all you need. 10 is a headache.
I feel like I cashed all them in for one that you don't even need.
Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. You know the saying in the game, man, one bad bitch beat 5 funky hoes. Nigga, you get one good bitch. One good bitch will change your life. You don't need a whole bunch of halfway ass bitches if you got 1 or 2 really about you.
You like separate the
okay, so when I first started in the game, it was all in house. And then the more money I was getting and the more drama I started to see, I could foresee prison. Like if one thing fuck up, everything's gone. Then I started having condos, so we would all live in the same condo building and everybody would have their own condo. And that's how I like it best, when everybody's in their own space.
I think, and what's crazy is like the similarities with like the poly, like all that. Yeah. But there's some show on HBO or something, and I forgot randomly how it was on, or YouTube, something. But like that's how they live. You know what I mean? Like they'll have like a house, and they have a whole different households, but they're like next to each other.
Because you know what I realized, man? Some people some people personalities don't mix, and trying to force it to mix is unfair to the woman. She decided to fuck with you. She ain't decided to fuck with that bro. So therefore, I used to let my bros know, hey, you fuck with me. If you want to fuck with them, you can fuck with them. We gonna have a good time. You gonna miss out on some trips if you don't, but you ain't gotta fuck with them.
And I would say that, hey, we all going on a trip. So hey, you come,
You
know
wanna
what I
come?
mean?
Yeah. But if not, you know it's cool. You all you gotta do is fuck with me.
Yeah. I feel like I was telling Lou, even like right now, I was like, I usually don't go nowhere without my things or something. You know, like just as like.
Hey, but that's me too, man. You see me outside, man. I got something with me, man, because that's just how I like to move.
Yeah, you got. You know, it's wallpaper. It looks nice. You got.
And just sometimes they cool. You can enjoy the time.
Man,
you know
I at this point, bro, I only fuck with bitches that I fuck with.
Right,
so if she fuck with me, it's because I like her and we vibe and we can talk, and so I want her there. You know, we going out, I want her there. I'd rather bring her out to the club than go to the club and try to meet somebody. I'd rather bring my bitch with me.
Right,
you know what
on
I'm saying?
God, like all this chase or whatever, all that. Like, no, nigga, I'm good. You know what I mean? And I got like homies that be like. They see like when it's like them, it's like, oh, you bring your bitch, like, no, nigga, my bitch cool. You can do everything we can do with her, without her.
You know what I respect about y'all brothers? I ain't never see y'all switch up when you have a girl around you. You know how it is? Guys talk different. Oh, watch it, hold up. Shorty here.
Oh, yeah.
Man, when you call me, you can talk however you want freely. Freely.
Yeah.
And I'm not hiding nothing. I'm a transparent person.
Man, I say it all the time, you know, we didn't grind this hard, take the penitentiary chances, do all of this to get into position and not be free. We wanted to get the money so we could be free. So while we worked this hard to get into position, we could finally be free and then say, nah, I can't do what I want, be what I want, how I want. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of dudes like that. They with their girl don't even know who they are for real. Don't even know who they are for real.
I'm like, I be telling niggas too, even if you a square relationship or anything, bro, if you can't be honest, like, what is the point of being with, you know what I'm saying?
Sneaking around, lying, doing all that.
That is stressful. That's a stressful life.
I like you to know who I really am all the time. And like you see, I don't hide. When I post, I'm just, they're like, Chef, I'm like, nah,
hey man,
take me as I am.
And you see my content, my content. So
you
listen, and you would think, and y'all know me in person, so it ain't even, you know, it ain't. But it's like women still be in my DM, like, I want to take you out, I want to do this. So I know when a woman come like that, you know, I could be me, you know, because they expectations.
Do you think they trying to like test you or like wonder like how is he really?
They come, they try to see like I want to see who you really was. But guess what? I'm gonna be me regardless.
You think they want to conform you?
Huh?
They want to conform you?
I mean, of course, they always gonna try, but it ain't gonna happen. But women get around me and when they see the content and they get around me, they be like, "Oh, you a lot different than I thought you was." I said, you know, it's different sides to me. You bring out the wrong side. But man, shit, man. We done did about an hour. I feel like we done chopped some good game.
We got some bottles to pop and models to pop.
Yeah, we gonna do some shit. Hey, man, I appreciate both of you coming on. We gonna have to do the connection when I come to San Diego. I'm gonna come to Chef Fest. You got all the artists coming to your event, man.
It's going down, man.
Real quick too, bro. I was gonna say, bro, I appreciate both of y'all. You know what I mean? You, Chef, too, fuck with me, bro. You got a lot of game, a lot of knowledge to give, and bro, you too, because even from afar, you know what I'm saying? Like all your everything you do, I feel like we already there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's for sure.
But y'all like definitely two people I look up to though, for sure.
Hey man, I appreciate that 100.
Yep.
Hey, and that's another legendary episode of Don't Hate the Player.
Learn the game.
Learn the game.
We out.
Hold up.
Yes, sir.